It's not fair, Sarah. You're supposed to say. Care.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Blood.
Oh, with my mic.
Okay.
No.
Fine. I'll do it myself. You're fine. I'll do it myself.
Wait,
Charlie,
it's
keep
it's a
go
pun.
ahead. No, don't you care, Sarah? That just because someone is dead, we should do it.
You lost the motivation halfway.
Yeah.
That's what the hell I've been saying. I mean, that's what the
No,
fuck
we're not
I've
even
been
there yet,
saying.
Blood. We're not
I
even
don't
there yet,
care.
Blood. Go back. No, go back. What are we
Fine.
even talking about? Some Rizzler who freaked up already. He blew his shot like the guns in his mouth. This discussion is senseless and petty. There's a
A
question to
man
be
only
posed.
live once.
What are you talking about, sir?
It's my part to be Adam. Thank you. A man only lives once. I'll see you in 1 month. Personally, I can't wait to come
Adam.
down there and raise you up.
Wait, what are you saying? Let me get this straight. You go down there to rizz those poor souls.
Didn't know.
Guess the cat's out of the bag. What's the big deal? Sarah, tell me that you didn't know.
I thought since I'm older, it's my turn to shoulder. I'm
No.
sorry, Skibbity, it's a tough yacht. I wanted to save you from the anguish it brought you or something. Uh,
To
uh,
think
uh,
that people goon to you. Well, I don't need your condescension. I'm not a Sigma to protect. Let's talk of virtue, just presentation. The naive trying to protect to heed the morals you're purveying.
the fuck I've been saying.
If hell is forever, then heaven must be a lie. If angels could do whatever and remain in the sky, we are off sync. This is really bad. We need to go and fix this again. I was told not to trust in angels.
And believe me, she should know. We should go.
No! Don't you see? We've come so close. Look at them fighting. They're at each other's throats.
Don't act so high and mighty. Did you ever think your girlfriend might be a yacht?
No, Adam, please.
Why hide the fact that she's a grizzler just like
No!
Oh my god. No, do that.
Anyway, guys, welcome to the live stream.
Oh yeah. Wait, were you recording this whole entire time?
Yep.
I hate you so much.
Anyways,
I thought that was a video. That was a private recording.
no. Anyways, we decided we needed to go back in time to redo the first trial for the first game because we want to dub all the class trials. So we needed to go back. You know, you feel me?
No, I don't feel you.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the viewers, so it doesn't matter what you feel.
I am a viewer. I subscribe
Mm.
when I watch the videos.
Anyways, so the gameplay might be really bad this time, cause I'm gonna have to play with my keyboard. So, sorry in advance. I don't know if I'll be able to skip the intro. I forgot which button skips the intro. Danganronpa. Oh god! Ah, stop, stop, stop! Stop, stop! This hurts my throat. Stop! the Danganronpa. Yeah, busting on the beat, bro. Going through a whole peak, bro. Yeah, cause you know, I know everything. You free throw, and wanna be a free throw. Everybody wanna in a free throw, and I never just about them free throw. What's up with these parties? Trying to see Compton, doing. It's punishment time.
Ring the sacred diary.
What?
He was reading the diary in the freaking beginning intro.
Oh.
He was
Anyways.
reading the book of Danganronpa.
Wait a minute. Best results. What are my best results? I am. Hold on. Hold on, say something.
Skibbity!
Okay. Okay. Try now.
Yes.
You're gonna have to turn your mic up. Let me check first.
What do you mean? It's at like 70. Here, I bring it closer. Does this work?
You go check the stream and see if you can hear yourself.
Okay, let me get this.
Keep yapping for a little bit.
And so,
Okay. Try now.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna have to turn your mic up. Yeah, you might have to speak a little louder, blood.
I'm like audible.
Is that enough? Is that good enough for you?
Yeah, but just in case, I'll turn my mic up.
Cause I know this game's like really loud.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Kinda.
How low is it?
Can I? Is there a way to go into window mode?
Me?
Oh, that was a screenshot. That was not it.
Excuse me.
Wait, hold on.
Was that all the options there is? Oh, just scroll down.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, wow. Have you tried pressing F11?
No, I haven't. I'm scared because I think this is gonna end it, right?
No, it just takes things out of full screen and into full screen.
Sir, I think we have different F11.
No, it's just sometimes it just doesn't work for some games. This game is just stuck on full screen, so that's why it's not doing it.
No, sir. We're going to gentle.
No. What does kind do? Like, what's the difference between gentle and kind?
Gentle, sir, babies.
Okay, but what does kind do?
I don't know what. What are my skills? I know I have some. I just don't know what they are.
Are you sure? Because you're missing a lot. You just like pass them.
Yeah, this is what happens when you only hang out with Toko and Sayaka.
You've only done that?
Yeah.
That is honestly crazy work.
And sometimes I hang out with Kyoko. Not often. I only have one mono coin. It's sad.
That is
I'm a brokey. Anyway.
anyway. Clash trial. Everyone.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the
Wait a
class
minute. Why
trial.
the freak is this bear still talking?
Sorry.
Why is he still speaking?
You know you can't completely mute the voices.
Oh, that's crazy, right? I can't turn out the voices in my head.
If you figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, sorry, the mouse is delayed sometimes. Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. And the killer really is one of us, right? Of course! Okay then, everyone choose to close your eyes, and whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot! Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures? I feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death barriers. Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats? Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
I think it's about to begin. Oh yeah, I can barely go. Yeah, we know that part already. In the bathroom? I didn't make it sound country. I was mistaken that. Get it! There we go.
It's not trying to click auto. Nah, you don't say, lad.
Yeah, we know that part already. In the bathroom? Up. Okay. Now.
Wait.
No! Go down!
Oh, no, that's wrong. Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
What the freak?
Flashback. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle. A struggle? Between who and who? Between Sayaka and the killer, of course. So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job. That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining. Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Oh, you changed your voice.
I did.
She used to just sound like this, but she doesn't sound like that anymore.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real
Wow.
child.
This is starting to sound like what I do in my mother's basement.
I'm sorry, what?
What? What?
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka, my precious
Huh?
golden my gorgeous golden flamingo.
What are you talking about?
It took me a while to say that.
So, what's the tip? I'm sorry, when I got that mixed up. The killer used some kind of red knife that they are.
No, that's wrong. No, I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Oh, a kitchen knife.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
The knife must be the murder weapon. Oh yeah, I knew that! I knew that! I knew that! I can see the knife! I can see the knife in her stomach! I know! I know! I know! I see it! Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that even get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right? You stud.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need? Hold on a second. Let's draw conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, you can talk all you want, pretty girl, but it's not gonna change that conclusion, right, Makoto Mikey?
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something will reveal itself.
Okay, I did ask you. Do I believe that?
Dot dot dot.
The auto.
Yeah, I did. Click, click. Oh, there was only one click. Never mind.
No, I guess there's no question then. The kitchen knife was a murder weapon. But it's not even get us.
No, that's wrong.
I'll break through this word.
Okay, wait, hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen. Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want. Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina? Remember what you were telling me earlier? Flashback.
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives are still there. But when I finished my tea and donut, and went into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yes.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I didn't see you at all, actually.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there. 100% wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife. Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on together and lying to protect each other?
Now, what the hell did you just say? Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in some crap like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become a darky?
What?
So you ask, and so I shall. So I shall answer. Each murderer is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate. So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
And there's no way anybody could work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule? Ah, good grief, enough already. No, okay, there are no accomplices in this case. Oopsies, did I say that out loud? Anyways, I didn't go to the dining hall and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer. Okay, so then who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way, I swear it wasn't me, it was Makoto.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
Yeah. But can you or anyone else prove that? I can. That's right. My boo thinks Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea. I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura. Me. Right, my bad. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Oh.
Oh. Giving women now, are we?
that was a mistake.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I need a girls' night and a good painting session with my fingernails to get it all out of my system, you know.
That.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem. It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
I'm a girl.
What? You are? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right now. Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, wait. Give me a second, yeah.
What happened?
My Discord gave me a black screen. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall when we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Because they're not here anymore, and you didn't ask, player boy. Sayaka, she's the one who came to the dining hall, and then later, she wound up. I think you get it. It's sensitive from Makoto.
Did you say it's sensitive for Makoto?
Yes. I think the option is Monokuma. It's safe to go with Monokuma. I think she choose Monokuma.
I've got it!
Oh my god.
Then my flamingo took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of imposter-ish. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. Helped us. And she left the same way. She said she just wanted to drink some water. But I didn't see her whole water glass.
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself. I'm sure she just took it for self-defense, guys. So you're saying the knife she took has been taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her. What? See? He did do it after all. No, you're wrong.
That's how you would twist the argument. And spin us all off in the wrong direction. You possess the most terrifying talent in Makoto's Senpai.
Dang! If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me. Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer. Don't you guys think? Because, you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did do something that is very, as our generation would say, out of pocket. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering! What the hell are you talking about?
That's not what I said. Something was missing from the scene of the crime that all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Oh, that's me staring right at me. Serious.
Guys, Makoto isn't responding. Should we like wake him up? Is he sleeping or something?
Get the A, it's right there.
Now I understand. That's right. There was a single hair on the. There wasn't a single hair on the floor. So, the culprit removed some evidence? Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the scene of the crime. If the crime scene is in my room, the reason that all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not? No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true. I had no idea actually. You took that from me. Okay then. Why wasn't there hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it at all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, does that mean?
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason that believe that the room owner and the killer are one and the same. Then Makoto isn't the culprit. Sorry, guys. But are you sure we can decide something so important based on solely on the absence of some hair? No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
I would like to hear these reasons.
You remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah. They ran after her, gone to the bathroom and stabbed her. Oh my god.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it? What do you mean? It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was a clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
It's the doorknob. Yeah, there we go.
Oh. I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Doorknob.
The doorknob from my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed and the doorknob's about ready to fall off? Oh yeah, true. But what does that mean? In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. Oh.
So what? You're saying you wouldn't break the door? So what? You're saying you wouldn't break the door in his own room? But the only choice you have is to break it. You break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully, that will help you understand. Frick!
Hey, Makoto, I was thinking what you being done earlier, but you actually are kind of stupid.
Dang it!
Whopper, Whopper, Big Mac Whopper. Oh yeah, also Sayaka locked it.
No, that's wrong! The reason the bathroom door didn't open was because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes. Now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open? Because it was stuck.
What are you talking about? You idiot.
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that. Yep, true as can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the super high school level lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all. So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked, so they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Why are you being so loud, Kyoko? Jesus Christ.
Okay, but then why did the killer even think of the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you cannot lock any of the boys' bathrooms. The killer could easily make that mistake thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime. The one thing the killer didn't know was that the crime actually took place in Sayaka's room. No. There's absolutely no doubt that your room is the scene of the crime. So you should already realize, right? You don't have to overthink that one. Crap! I just looked like a goofball! Okay. I got it this time. That was a typo. I swear. I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's impossible.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
And they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident, but the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got to the door open. Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right? That is a definite possibility, Makoto. So the killer could have been someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it. That's what I've been trying to say. Okay then. Who?
Okay then. Oh no, you don't. And also, you're not my voice.
Unless it's in your head, Mondo.
No. I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving. Kill me, please. I bet.
But don't worry, Hifumi. I'll make sure that happens soon.
Oh.
But what happens if we
Maybe
can't?
you say?
What happens if we can't decide on who we think did it? Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You guys really think that's a good idea, you autistic bastards? Yeah. We're next on the line here. And I agree with Leon, even if he's just throwing random slurs at us for no reason.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh.
Oh,
You.
what's mean? You don't get so disappointed, you depressed little punk.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
No, yeah, so... I was just wondering, how did Cobra get into Makoto's room in the first place?
No.
How did the killer get inside?
Yes, how did they get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key.
Maybe
somewhere and the culprit
I
picked it
could
up.
just drop the
That's
key
possible, right?
somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right? Sayaka
And-
is stupid.
And you were calling us autistic, Leon.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. That sounds way too convenient. Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative.
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said, "Baby girl, give me those toes." You could have opened the door. Voila! Maybe kills them.
No, that can't be it.
Oh, trying to argue against me? The alpha and the omega. It sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Allow me to put you in that place, boy. That, anyway, why can't that be it? Makoto Naegi?
I got it! Because my darling already was scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place. The same goes for you. The same goes for you, sweetie. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Oh my god.
Even if hey. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point in switching, right? Flashback over. Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Flashback
What if-
over is crazy work.
What if her being scared was a lie? Makoto Naegi.
Oh.
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that? I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me, can you still deny the possibility? Christian, you can read the note if you want to.
Oh?
You can read the note if you want to.
Okay. Come see me in my room. Come see me in my room. Check the name to make sure you get them wrong. I mean, to make sure you don't get the wrong name. Okay? Sayaka.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man, I totally saw the detective show. I love it so much. When you write, it can leave an imprint. A sketch over the next CF paper, and you can see the words. The cops just saw me once, and I got busted. I was in juvie for 5 years. Am I saying too much about myself? I think I am.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on your desk, Makoto. What? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it. Then either it was Makoto, who lived there, or Sayaka, who switched rooms for a single night. So Makoto, did you write this? No, the handwriting's so pretty that Sayaka had to have written it, but...
Crazy work.
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature, Sayaka's signature. But why? Why did she write that? The note is likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
You got any Facebook like that? You couldn't believe this. Of course, but I'm only into 2Ds, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure? Anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened. Huh? What makes you say that? Would you like me to hear it? What I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
You sound like Mario.
Click, click.
Then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
No, that's wrong. The nameplates on I can't think of a nickname this time. In Sayaka's rooms got switched. They got switched? That's right, the nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplates on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name on it. And the name on Makoto's room had Sayaka's. So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room. Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room, where Sayaka was. Plus, the rooms were right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was, well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto? Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Okay, then who did it?
I got it! Then, me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about switching rooms. I'm trying to think of a new nickname, I just can't.
Honey Liftman Drop, Honey Bun, Sweet Sun Kiss. Come on, man, I made all this up on the spot.
Who said that to me?
I'm your inner thought.
Oh, thank you, inner voice. Anyway, I need to start talking before people think I'm crazy. So the only person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka. I mean, shoot, I messed up again.
Oh my, yeah.
You can also infer this much from her note. Oh, okay. We're just not gonna do this. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates would be switched. But why would she switch them in the first place? She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room. What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you switched rooms? Why would you do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies. What happened then was, probably, whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
Oh my god. But we still know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle. Yes, I think, hold on, I got a text message. Yes, I think you're right.
Then, we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder
That
scene.
reminds me.
Was that
There was a
perhaps
replica
used
sword
during
at
the
the
fight?
murder scene. What was that? Perhaps used during a fight.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Yeah, what's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it.
Wait,
Thought it might come in handy if I
hold
had to
on.
defend
I just had it. My cupcake suggested.
Oh my god, no.
My cupcake suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend her. I mean myself.
Seems pretty likely that the killer
Seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right. I mean, this joke is getting old. I'm gonna try my best to keep it going though.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist? Were you like until the bat bigger stuff? I wondered that one. You just missed it. Go back to it. It's like wrist.
I got it.
All you
All you
have to do
have to do is take a good
and it should become
long look
Wait.
at her wrist,
Hey, bro.
and it should become pretty clear.
right there where her
Right there, you see that spot right there? It's right where her skin perfectly blends right there, but it's really hard to notice. But if you see right there, that's where her wrist is swollen. And I know because she's never had any marks on her skin. It's so soft and
Hey,
beautiful, and you see that glittery stuff right there? Is that gold?
sure is.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
You barely have to touch that.
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
And there's
And there's some
some on her
on her wrist because I got it. Because she got hit with a sword right there on her wrist.
I see. And so that truth draws ever closer.
The truth that Naegi's a simp.
Then it's about time to solve
Alright,
this
and it's about time we solve this mystery.
Click, click. Oh, no, there's more now. Oh no.
Yeah, I thought that's a tutorial thing.
Wait, no, that is it. This is that one.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Wow.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had just been scratched. See? With a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp. Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? The one sharp thing they found at the scene.
Stop jumping that! Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on!
If the sword was used first, then there shouldn't be any explanation for the scratches on the sheet. If you were going to attack someone with a sword, you take it out of the sheath first, right? Unless you are a complete idiot.
It uses a crap. Okay, so how did they do this thing?
If they got attacked with a kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was literally used to attack the whoever had been taken was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what happened. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it. Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself. What? Oh.
What? How did you say something like that? Are you autistic?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear. I'm sure Makoto would know because I'm sure he checked it very thoroughly.
No, Makoto's a stud.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfect and perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
And how can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on the sword, sometimes it comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some off their hands. There's really no way my honey bun could have picked it up and came away completely clean. Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom. Sorry, but I don't think so. Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly? No, that's not it at all. I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right? Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a pig fat ugly donkey.
And next we're gonna take that as an insult or a compliment. It's an insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on, if that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was... I got it! Sayaka, my gorgeous, beautiful queen? She had the kitchen knife? But we already said that the attack started with the person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was.
Sayaka? Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this. No, far from it. It's almost as if she had been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Use your own actions with it.
assailant. Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you to switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not? So, she would never, she was gonna, on me? That would also explain why she would switch the nameplate. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying, and by committing the murder there instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out of while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that, I mean, so all that to why they took. Sorry, I'm having to kind of. Please come back to me later. But isn't that plan tomorrow? For one thing, even if her plan works, Mr. Naoki would just tell everyone they took plan.
I don't know, I'm not sure our soft-hearted, simping Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms. Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation, aka the super high school level idol. A totally forgettable kid, or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out? Oh my god! I'm back now.
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop her the knife.
She died at the hand of the one who made
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because... Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument! You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. I've got places to be. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just cause you ran out of time? These live streams have a time limit, you know.
Oh yeah, these live streams do have a time limit. Wait, Monokuma, what's great?
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us. Click.
It's easy just to say, hey, this guy who did it. But there aren't just any more clues, right?
Frick.
We're all together. But there just aren't any more. Ow!
No, that's wrong!
Yo.
There still might be one clue left. Oh wait, I was supposed to...
Were you finished, Makoto? What'd you even say?
The dying message! She wrote something behind the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there. Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it? I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message. I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it, but like still.
What the heck do those numbers mean?
Like what the heck do those numbers mean? 1 1 donut 3 7.
Hey, Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever.
Hey Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about this numbers and crap.
No, that's not. Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning behind these numbers. Of course, it's because they're not numbers.
Well, oh yeah, it looks like a what? A what?
No, it's just
No, it's just the numbers. Assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two 1 1s look like? I mean, let's look like 2 numbers, but more like 1 letter. Am I slow for saying that?
Oh, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was an 11. But looking at it now, you can also read it as N.
Well, you might let me find something that's worth a shit, you useless piece of crap. Our little gray cells are really getting excited now. Especially you. But even if there are really... Sorry, but even if there... But even if that really isn't no 3-7 doesn't really make any sense. I'm bored. I finished.
Dang it! It's no use. I don't know. Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Love how she just shuts that out. Out of nowhere.
Oh my god. Now I see! She wrote down the killer's name!
If it wasn't for that, we'd all be dead right now. You just got past the blue part and ran into who did it.
So, whose name did she write? Hold on, I gotta find my W.
I love this film.
You're the only one! I mean, here's my answer! The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or in more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. This is a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name!
No, that's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Okay, why not let's stretch the meme, pretty princess? And I'm the killer? You can't just go around saying shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence? You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of? I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right? As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator. But one piece burned off and got left behind. And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon? Yeah, I mean, it's not the only one. Leon's not the only one wearing a white button up. I mean, I am too, but I didn't do it though.
That's right. She did it. She did it. It was her. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Just that one little shard piece. There's no way you could tell it was me for sure.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth. Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here. Yeah, I think so.
You'll think anything, you small little idiot.
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're trying to say.
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate.
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate, right? The trash room gate, right? Yeah, right? Obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either, huh?
You need the key to get in. And
You
the
need
one with
the
the
key
was
to get in.
the person on cleaning duty.
The one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Whoever was in charge of
No, whoever was in charge of picking up the trash, right? What?
Alright, I need to do this for Sayaka.
Whoever was on the cleaning duty must have had it, right? Get it. And we have to go here and
No, that's wrong! Hold on. I think I know how someone could have disposed of this evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate,
You couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could, if you used this.
What is this, some kind of glass ball? What did that hell? Actually, it's supposed to be a crystal ball,
But how would you use it? I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was to hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that three in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
No, so, someone put it on the incinerator. Very strange. Looks like very... Perhaps it was the one that was very...
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up their shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire, If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no. Hold on, just hold on. Wait.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Yeah, that's right. I love you, Chihiro. There's no way it could be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is... I got it! Because the killer is the super high school level baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon Kuwata?
Do you have any idea what you said right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star. In fact, I think a pitcher is at least 36 feet away from the home plate, so...
You just be serious. I'm not the killer! This goddamn silver braids has silver braids has it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make this crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean in this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have an answer, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened. Wait a minute, what are the buttons used to move it? Hold on.
What are you playing on?
My keyboard. Oh, okay, I got it.
Wait, the one with the door.
Huh?
The one with the door. Hey, hold it. Just hold the button.
Sir, I'm trying. My mouse is being difficult today.
Are you holding down on it?
Yes.
Alright, you're ready to go? Yeah, there you go. Alright, thanks. I usually have to go that far. Oh yeah, here.
Yeah, I'm getting the obvious out of the way, young sir. The freak? What was that?
It was telling you what the thing was now.
Hold on. Oh, there it is.
I'll go for it here.
Blood.
Wait, no, I think it goes to the next panel. No, yeah, it goes right. What's this?
Actually, we'll go back to that later. No, I'm not. Bro, these facial expressions are so good.
Wait,
Imagine if the whole game was in this art style.
that'd be kinda cool.
They could have done so many expressive things.
Oh, go back to the sword thing. The sword type is in the other panel.
Oh my god, was that you?
Yeah.
Hold on, which one's the knife and the sword fighting? Hold on,
It's right here.
which one is it? The first one or the
Left.
second one? This one?
No, that's
This one.
yeah. There it is. Start one that's like right there. That's going in. Probably like right there.
I'm assuming. Hold on, the signal. Hold on, give me a second, I got it, gang.
No, that's definitely not it.
Young sir, there's no more.
He's still alive.
Yeah, she's writing with the finger, sir.
No, he hasn't even gotten stabbed yet.
Well
This
then,
is the panel where he gets stabbed.
wait a minute. I see now. It's all coming together.
Well, it's gonna get-
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room that my sweetie was staying in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited the person there intending to kill him. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I'd put in my room and fought back. During the struggle from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, because I love her, but of course the killer had no clue, no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed my beloved. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took their shirt off, which covered in the victim's blood. Even though in this, they're gray and already naked, so I don't know what they took off, but whatever. Then they took the lint roller from my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace that they'd ever been there. Afterward, the killer headed to a trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they cleaned the plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which was left in the laundry room like a goober. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in his gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be impossible to throw, but the killer had the confidence to take the shot, unlike he does with women. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Like this. Roar! Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief, probably grinning like an idiot. Because they forgot that they missed the scrap of shirt that was laying right there on the freaking ground. Yeah, all that, even though I literally just said that, but yeah. Anyway, there's only one person that's responsible for this crime. Isn't that right, Leon Kuwata? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash off the blood off the shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything. So Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Oh, yes, I object. Of course I do. Of course I do. I object. I object. I object. I mean, all of this stuff. Stupid theory. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? No evidence. Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence. When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You stupid, 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 stupid autistic child. Stupid.
Oh lord, here we go.
Hey Makoto, do you use your mother with that mouth? You're autistic. Hey, come on, man. You really think I'm the killer? Are you dumb? You're a stud or something, right? You're autistic, huh? Okay, come on, man. You can admit it now. Hey, bro, I'm about to leave you crippled. You gotta be the ultimate liar. Ugh. Hey, man, I'm gonna make up your mother after this, you stupid piece of crap. You have no life. You're a stupid idiot, 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 you're a stupid
Here's my
idiot.
answer! This should prove it! The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to do that.
I mean, that's you screwdriver, right? I can't scream anymore. Oh yeah, please we got it. Have one inside and get please. And that's you. That must let you. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used. That's because the culprits didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room. Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be anyone. There wouldn't be one in there. Okay, then, but whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid!
It had to be their own toolkit.
Stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver was. and the screwdriver will show some proof of being used.
Stupid! Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why. And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear the game?
Yeah.
Then it would seem.
Then
we
it
are
would seem
finished here.
we are finished here.
Dang.
Money. Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I think you want to know what's gonna be.
Big winner!
Please, oh god, please, oh god, please, oh god, please, oh god. No!
Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on your, right on the money! The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, as Makoto would refer to it with multiple other nicknames that I'm not gonna repeat, was Leon Kuwata.
Hold on a sec.
Leon, did you really kill my beautiful dove?
I don't believe it. Oh, bitch, what the hell is wrong with you? I did have a choice. It was clear to be killed.
Fly with a flower? I'm sorry.
So, that's why I killed him. None of you are any different. One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this. Complete chance. I was just unlucky. That's all. The devs didn't make me do this. Hey, come on. You expect me to just accept my death?
all because of the dev team. Even I couldn't handle what they created in there. If I was her and I saw what the dev team had planned for me, I can't even imagine. No, now we're trapped in here with no way out. Probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends, to have seen something like that happen. Something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka. For the friends that meant so much to her. That's why she betrayed me. So when she said, no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side. Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry, I mean the YouTube industry must be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside. On the inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand, really, I do. Yep.
Why is he sounding like that?
You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings are, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault! Oh, I skipped dialogue. I mean, all of it! Everything! It's all your fault! I'm gonna kill you!
Oh,
That's enough, Makoto. Sit down.
what's enough, boy? Down.
Down, boy.
Calm down.
She literally said it too. If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. I'm gonna say a really bad word, Kyoko. Dang it!
I'm gonna say a really bad word, pookum snookum.
I was actually gonna say, I don't know if I should or not. It's fine.
That would go crazy.
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did. Now then, since you're so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kiwata will receive his punishment.
Oh, he sounds like that. Punishment? You mean execution? Oh, wait a second! I didn't have a choice! I had to kill her! Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I was just protecting myself from the beautiful moment. It was self-defense.
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then, you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong? You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
No, that's not.
stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? All the jokes paid off.
Crazy word.
All the jokes paid off. I knew it. I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him! So, if it weren't for you, this never would have happened. Sayaka or Leon! We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation! The mastermind! Uh-oh. Did you awaken your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than the unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up! Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please! Don't do this!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it, and so does YouTube. Did you see how many views that Teru Teru video got? Like, golly.
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No!
Nasty cough. Anyway, let's get this over with.
Hey, don't put your hands on me. No, no, that's not real. That's not true. Why are you all looking at me like that? Stop. Stop looking at me. Oh, what the hell is this? What the hell are you like? Ah!
Hey, Leon, it's me, Monokuma. I want you to teach me how to play baseball. Are you ready?
I don't play that game anymore. I don't.
Here, I'll be the pitcher, okay?
Yeah, what the hell?
Let me
God.
pitch the ball to ya.
Wait, I'm not gay. I don't like balls.
Why are we watching this? This is horrible.
I find it kind of
Bam! 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 Bam!
balls.
Oh my god, that was horrible. Woo! Extreme. Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. Oh no. Oh. What's going on? I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Man, fuck you. The fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type of guy. Or, in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
So what are you putting? So why are you putting an upstanding? Why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal like this?
Boo 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 boo. An upstanding citizen in our community. Don't make me laugh. Anyway, it
Oh.
seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think you can do that.
Hey, I don't think that you're saying. I don't think what you're saying. I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fits together, Monokuma. Piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You should put a pause on that, Mondo.
No, I mean it.
You must really hate me to get so angry. Huh. But if you do that, we're barking way up the wrong tree, Mr. Corn on the Cob Head. What happened, happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we can't cut free of the outside world.
You're trapped, aren't you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever? What are you trying to say?
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Anyway, let's get the blackened punishment. That's what everyone is waiting to see after all. I mean, did you see those views on the
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about my pookie, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how the one that I love betrayed me, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. Me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, There's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know that for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
so
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
certainly.
I don't know what you just said, but that's certainly a possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway,
She was uncertain, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? That's... I can never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, my precious, my love, my light. I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
Hey,
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
what?
Oh my god.
Huh? Kidding. I just have a pretty good intuition.
Now Blood's stealing her lines that she's dead. That is so evil.
To be continued. Actually, no, we'll put it over here.
Alright. Well, it was a great place to leave this off.
Yeah, because we don't play through the whole game. We only play through the trials. Who do you think we are?
This is a stream of
It actually wasn't.
it was
hasn't e-
shorter rapid too, I'll give it that.
It hasn't even been 2 hours yet.
It's like nearly 2 hours. It's like 1 hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah, but this one was the shortest stream.
So far, at least.
I don't think we're getting any shorter than this. Be so for real.
I guess not. Alright. Well, it's been fun, guys.
Been fun, gang.
Alright, see you later, guys. And remember, Sayaka, Leon, best characters for real.
They actually are, yeah, for real. Remember that till the day you die.
Skibbity gyat! Where's our